Hello and welcome to the Inner Swim channel. My name is Jaylyn. This is 10-minute yin, just a little space for refreshment in your day or after your day. And so if you love yin, if you love yoga, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and let's begin. So all you'll need is a little padding for underneath your body, maybe a blanket or a really fluffy rug or something, a nice cushy yoga mat. We're going to be doing a deep compression and a deep stretch for our whole spine. And so this is a bit of an inverted shape and posture. And so if you are menstruating, you might want to just skip this one, do a different one. If you have any acute back injuries or like chronic back issues, I would say just skip this one, do a different one. And yeah, you're not going to miss anything because you're just doing what's best for you. So with all of that, if you're joining me for this snail shape today, go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Actually, let's begin lying on our backs. And as you come down onto your back, maybe stretching your legs out long or planting the feet. Whatever you choose, just let the body start to settle into the ground. And with the gravity of lying here, there could be a natural spreading and opening, softening through the whole body. Giving yourself lots of room to spread out. And we'll take 7 long, slow, deep breaths here, refreshing ourselves. 7 deep breaths in and out. Whatever pace you like. Maybe placing the hands on the belly as you breathe. And after that 7th breath, we'll just let the breath go. Take a moment to notice how you feel. And maybe also to stretch. Just give your whole body a little stretch here, reaching your arms overhead. Making yourself long, maybe a deeper breath. In and out, releasing your arms down. And let's get ready for our yin shape. So from lying down, you'll just bend the knees, plant your feet, and then bring your knees in towards your chest, pressing the whole spine into the ground. So just to prepare, let's gently rock side to side, just little rocks side to side, pressing the 2 sides of the back into the mat. And then rolling a little more forward, creating more space between your belly and your thighs. Take a few rocks along your sacrum, the back of your pelvis, massaging the outer hips. Maybe shoulder blades pressing into the mat or the floor. And then from here, with knees in towards your chest, we're going to release our arms and just ground our hands. And if you can, grab hold of something, whether it's your yoga mat or your rug. And if not, just really firmly ground your hands. And use a little momentum and a little core strength, squeezing your belly muscles. Using a little momentum, we're going to rock ourselves up onto our shoulders. So if you need a visual, I'm going to have you watch me first, And then once you get into the pose yourself, you're going to keep your head in your face looking straight up. Okay, so only turning the head now to look before you get into the pose. You're going to roll up onto your shoulders. Bring your knees to your forehead. I'm only pulling my shirt for the mic. You don't have to do that. You can hold your back. In fact, I recommend that you hold your lower back or your sacrum and just find the sweet spot where you're rooted on the top of your shoulders without too much pressure in your neck. Very little pressure in your neck. A little space between your neck and the floor. And you're settling right on the tops of the shoulders. And then from there, the legs might start to straighten out. Maybe a little bit, maybe a lot. Just breathing here as best you can. Breathing along the whole back body, your whole spine here getting a huge stretch. And just a few breaths, really relax your neck. And trust as you land on your shoulders, that your shoulders will catch you. A little rounding in the spine or a lot of rounding is totally fine. And so, after being in this shape, we'll start to prepare to come out. We're going to do this really slowly with the support of our hands. So gently, slowly, start to roll back onto your spine, bone by bone. And as your middle back hits the ground, you're going to tuck your chin towards your chest and just roll yourself back onto your spine, lifting your head. And then release your feet, release your head. Oh. And just let everything return to neutral. Maybe you'll open the hands on either side of you, the arms. Maybe swaying the knees side to side, gently releasing the low back. And just notice how you feel. Notice the effect of that. And a few nice deep breaths. Maybe a sigh. And then from here, we'll roll over onto one side and sit up and just come into a comfortable seat, either cross-legged or maybe with the feet in front if that's more comfortable. Just rest your hands on your knees for a moment. Perhaps close the eyes. Just resting in a moment of awareness, pure awareness. Your spine like an antenna, transmitting information, both subtle and tangible. So thank you for joining me today. I'll leave you here to sit with yourself as long as you like. Your 10-minute yin is all set and complete. Namaste.